Yo, what's good, Granny Gang? It's Granny back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through my cart and showing you my spring summer wish list for 2020. So in my cart pretty much consists of a bunch of items that either I am going to purchase or is a bit out of my price range. A lot of these are a bit out of my price range, but when I shop, I tend to just put things in the cart regardless if I just like them in general. But since we are online shopping, I wanted to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is ShopTagger. Now, I've personally used ShopTagger for quite a while now, probably about a year or so. It's really like a good extension to have if you online shop a lot. Pretty much you can just put in things that you think are going to be on sale or you want to buy them when they're on sale. So this app literally will let you know when the items are going to be on sale, but I'm going to take you through it right here. So when you open up ShopTagger, you will have the option to add it as an extension on Google Chrome. So what that will do is bring you to the Chrome web store, and all you will do is hit this blue button right here and it will add to Chrome. Now once that is downloaded, it will bring you to the ShopTagger demo page. Now what this demo page is just showing you a couple of different options you have of web stores. Now this isn't limited to all the options, but you can go through and add some of your favorite stores if you want to just do a quick run through. But as an example, I'm going to bring you up to a web store right here. Now you can see in the top right, you have your different extensions. Now what ShopTagger also does is it will search for coupons for you. But to show you an example of how to save an item, what you will do is you will click an item, then you will go up to your extension, and pretty much you just have all the options right here. Now you can choose your size that you want to be notified with. I'm gonna just go with 43 just for the sake of the video. But right here you have the option to choose when it has a price change. Now you can choose any price change, 25% off or 50% off. For the sake of this, I'm just gonna choose any price change, and what they will do is notify you via email or via push notification when there's a price difference. You then have the option to choose a list. Now you can make your own custom list and organize it how you want to have it. And right here I have my spring summer 20 list, so I'm going to go ahead and add it to that. I'm going to click save, and boom, there you have it. I already have an account, so this is how it looks when everything is set up. But I did want to mention that ShopTagger does have a cashback feature, but you will be able to check out all the details if you click the link down in the description. So I got my computer up right here, so if you see me looking down, this is what I'm looking down at. But I got a couple of different categories that kind of organizes what I'm looking for this spring summer 2020. Now this is kind of a more tailored down list, so you guys aren't just like going through my whole entire cart, which is crazy. But I do have quite a bit of pieces here, so I need you guys to go down and smash the like button. First and foremost, like, I need you guys to smash the like button because I'm literally putting myself at risk of not getting these pieces and handing it over to y'all when y'all can buy them before me. You feel me? So I think I'm gonna start off with t-shirts. So for the first t-shirt, we got this Enfants Riches Deprime. I think that's how you say it. This brand is actually dope. Recently came across it. They actually have this crazy sweater that I'm not really gonna talk about, but this t-shirt in particular is really fire when I came across it. A bit heavy on the price. $4.86, can't really pull that off right now for a t-shirt, so this is kind of just in my cart, and if it ever just knocks down in price, I might be considering copping it. Now next up we have this t-shirt by Siberia Hills, which is a pretty crazy design. It has this ghost print, kind of like a, I don't know, almost like a soul, like a ghost soul type of print, but it has that cross in there. I just honestly think that this is a dope black t-shirt. I really like faded type graphics if you guys haven't caught on, but faded graphics like this are dope. $157 is a lot more reasonable than that last $480 one. But if this ever like knocks down in price, it's definitely gonna cop this joint. Next up in the short sleeve shirts, we have this Raph Simmons smiley face tee. Now this tee is hard. I believe it is past season. I've seen it previously, but this is just one of those tees that I always kind of have my eye on. As you guys all know, like smiley faces is kind of a big thing, but I think that this is a lot different because it's a black and white smiley face instead of the normal like yellow bright smiley face. So this one is dope, $260. But lastly, for the t-shirts, we have this sleeveless tee. Now if you see my spring summer trends video, I told you guys that that cutoff tee is something that I personally will be looking for. So this one was like absolutely perfect. The only thing that's not perfect is the price range, but that is okay because we have it in our cart, and if you have an idea of what you want to get, regardless if it's out of your price range or not, it will keep you on a more direct track of when you're seeing it that's more affordable, if that makes sense. So boom, we got this Saint Laurent piece right here with an abstract design, and I think it is dope. So now we're gonna move in shirts. And by the way, this is all kind of scattered within stores. I believe it's a mix between Essence, Farfetch, and I think In Clothing. So I will probably try to put it up where it's from, maybe, if it's not too much editing for me. But this shirt right here in particular is absolutely fire. I believe I had to I mentioned if there was a leather button-down shirt, and I happened to find it, and it's in this nice orange color by a brand called Nanushka. Now, I haven't heard of this brand. I don't own anything from this brand, but this in particular looks dope. It's made out of vegan leather, short sleeve shirt, button up. I think this is absolutely fire. Next down the list, we have this wild abstract one by Acne Studios. Now, this is the Plant Vacation shirt in the pink and orange colorway, and I think that this is dope. I can definitely see myself wearing something like this, maybe with some nice accessories, some glasses, some shorts. This is definitely like a beach vibe shirt, so you know what I'm saying? This I think is dope. Moving on, we have this long sleeve Capital bandana patchwork shirt. Now, we all know that Capital kills it with the bandana print and the patchwork, so this was like absolutely perfection. I think they had another one in a black colorway, but in particular, I think this light blue colorway really would add a pop. And if you wanted to kind of mix and match some different colors in there, I think this shirt will be a bit easier to work with. Lastly, for the shirts, we have another piece by Infants Riches, and this is the loose fit silk printed shirt, and I think that this is really just a solid tee. Now, the price is extremely hefty on this joint, so definitely not bringing myself to pay $1,200 for this. Yo, like, that's absolutely crazy, but this looks really, really nice. I feel like it would drape on the body like absolutely perfect, and it would kind of go with any type of like dark wash jeans, light wash jeans. That whole like probably like a cowboy like aesthetic would be dope with this. So I then wanted to move on into denims. Now, in the denims, I do have a top, but it's because it has a matching set with pants. Now, this top right here in particular is by a brand called Mugler. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. This is my first time seeing this brand, but this joint is absolutely insane, and it's because of the details. Now, if you look at the paneling below the chest area, you have this different type of overlay stitch that is absolutely crazy. It goes throughout the whole jacket, all the way around the sleeves and to the back, and I just think that this is crazy, bro. This definitely gives me spring vibes. Perfect light blue wash, and I just think it's dope. And it goes with a pair of pants that has a very similar kind of like design. Now, the way that they did this with like how it like insinuates like the body and how it curves around the legs, I think is absolutely insane. Now, these are a bit cropped, so kind of questionable about if I even want to like consider these, because I don't know, cropped might be kind of weird. I don't usually wear any type of crop pants. You could kind of pull these off with like a higher top boot or such, like it shows in the image, but I don't know if I'm willing to go through that. Next up, we have these Palm Angels denims. Now, these are crazy. I came across these on both websites, and I happened to notice that I had them saved on both Essence and Farfetch, so I definitely am going to mention them in here, and these are crazy. I am a huge fan of patchwork and like different panels on denim, so these was like, yo, those are fire. I seen these. They actually, I'm not quite sure how they're made. I would probably have to like zoom into the image. I don't know if this is on top of the denim or if it's like within the denim and it just has like a distressing over it, but it has the same exact wash as the regular knee and on the other side. So I don't know, these are crazy. Now, these right here are probably some of the hardest denims that I've ever seen. Now, these are by Marine Serre, and these are crazy, bro. They also had these in a leather colorway, and the leather colorway I think was like a band or something like that. But these are kind of heavy in price as well, but they're definitely like, if I had the money, instant cop, bro. Now, lastly, because I didn't really have another category, I just threw these in. Now, these are some sweatpants by Ready Made, and I think these are dope if you are looking for more of a cozy vibe. This is kind of like that spring summer, like put these on with some t-shirts and put you a shoulder bag on and then pop out the house with some slides or something like that. So these are definitely fire. Ready Made has some crazy pieces. Some pieces that I didn't quite include in this because I feel like it didn't really fit that spring summer category. Now moving on from the denim category to shorts is only right, and these 3 shorts that I have in here are shorts that I've already talked about. I thought I'd go ahead and mention it since this is a separate video. But the first pair of shorts we have on here is these Misbehave abstract print track shorts. These are fire, bruh. Like, I can definitely see these with like an athletic leisure type vibe. Maybe you can even put like some spandex, what are like the spandex pants? The spandex that you wear under when you work out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll put up an example, but these is like that type of vibe I'd have. I'd probably throw on like some Nike trainers or something like that with these, and just like throw the rest with like an all black fit. I don't know, these are fire. Next up we have the D Square 2. Now I have definitely had my eye on these. I probably will end up copping them sometime soon, hopefully, but they have these multiple pocket denim shorts. Crazy, bro. The price on it right now is $263, which is very reasonable in my opinion for some shorts, because bottoms you can kind of spend more money on because there's something that you can just mix and match throughout a wide variety of shirts. I can see if it was like a t-shirt that you didn't feel comfortable spending a lot of money on, because it's like you wear the t-shirt and you kind of got to switch it out, but like pants you can wear multiple times before you wash it and stuff like that. So next up we have the 1017 Elites. These are the multi-pocket shorts, and I think these are clean, bro. I've seen these in person, definitely fire. Before we get into the other attributes of the outfits, I did want to go ahead and throw in the category of vests because there are some dope ones that I had in my cart. Starting off with this vest by a Cold Wall, which is this padded pocket rib vest. Now this one is crazy because there's a bunch of different layers to it, a bunch of different overlays, pockets. It's just, I feel like this is one of those vests that would just fit particularly nice. Now next up, I'm not really a huge Gucci person, but this vest in particular I can definitely see with a lot of spring summer outfits. You can probably throw this vest on top of something like a button down shirt, maybe a white button down shirt. Maybe you can wear it without a shirt under it. I think it will still look fire. But this is the Gucci logo Intarsia sweater vest, $890. Lastly, for the vest, we have this piece by a Cold Wall, which I think is dope. This frame utility body harness I think will definitely look cool on top of a t-shirt, on top of a button-down shirt. However way you want to style it with something shorter sleeve, I think this is gonna be your best bet right here. Now, with a perfect transition into accessories, we have this piece that's kind of like a mix between an accessory and a rig. So we have this nice little, I guess it's like a chest belt, but it kind of like goes across your body and goes around your shoulder, I believe. But it's by Elites. I think I've seen it styled a couple of times, but this right here is hard. Like, Elites kills it with all the hardware when it comes to their buckles and their little buttons and everything like that. So next up we have this pair of sunglasses by Jacques Marie Magfellini. Probably butchered that completely, but these are completely fire, bro. They have like that tortoise orange colorway. Y'all know I kind of like am a huge fan of that in sunglasses, and they have these yellow frames. So moving on, we have these ones by Rude. Now these ones are a similar build to those, but I think this black frame and this yellow glass I think it gives it like a different look. So this is a lot more casual than the other ones. You can kind of wear these with a lot more things, so I think these are a staple pickup. Lastly, in the sunglasses, we have these Gucci glasses, and these are insane because they are a really bulky, thick frame. You don't really see too many glasses like this made well, I guess you can say, but these are hard, bro. Lastly, for the accessories, we have this chain by Ambush. Now, there are some huge pros and cons to this chain. The pros is the design is absolutely crazy. You won't see anybody else wearing a type of link like this. This is almost, well, this is a carabiner chain necklace. So the way it's constructed and put together, which is all carabiners that kind of like clip on and stuff and carry different things. So I guess you can kind of make this yourself, which can be a con, but the biggest con in my personal opinion is the price tag at $5,000. Definitely not worth $5,000. I looked at the materials, and the underlining material is made of brass. $5,000 for some brass, bro. Definitely not worth it. It could have at least been sterling silver. And even at that, 5,000 is too much for some silver. You might as well get you a gold chain, bro. Now, lastly, we have bags and footwear, but I wanted to start off with the bags because I think the bags are a lot more unique. And with that spring, summer season, you definitely want to have more pockets because with shorts, we already know it kind of looks weird if you carrying stuff in your pockets. It gets real bulky, takes away from the aesthetic. So I definitely would consider bags. And one of the bags that I have on this list is this bag by Tommy Hilfiger Jeans. Now, this is a paisley print backpack for $128, so super affordable. It's super easy to spend money on a bag because it's one of those accessories that you're just carrying and lugging around, so you don't really need like too many of them. But this one right here is dope in particular. I instantly liked it when I seen it on Body, the pictures that they had on Body, and I think that this is crazy. Next up, we have this bag by A Cold Wall, which is a harness backpack, and I thought this was super unique because it almost looks like you can wear it front-wise as a chest rig, but I think it would be dope to wear it as a backpack. They have, now this is not really a functional backpack, but if you had a couple little things to carry like your keys, your wallet, this would definitely be something that you can just throw in the bag and it kind of fits the whole aesthetic of your outfit. Next up, we have this Raf Simons Times Eastpak multi-pocket backpack. This is kind of the same functionality as the A Cold Wall bag. You can't really carry a bunch of stuff, but if you need something to just hold your wallet, your keys, I don't know what else you would be carrying, but you can kind of just throw it in these 4 pockets. Another multi-pocket backpack is this one by Adder Era. This one is absolutely fire because it comes with a lot of different pockets. Overall, dope backpack. The colorway is perfect, will probably match with almost anything. So lastly, we have a heavier price backpack by Alix, and this one is the Tank PVC backpack. Now, what really grabs my attention with this is in particular like the hardware, the buckle. You already know how that looks. I think this is dope. I think they had this, not the same design, but they had another one in red, which I think was like so hard to find, bruh. I could like never find it for like a decent price, but I think that this is a really dope look. Now, lastly, we have the footwear. This is a pair of shoes that I've had for so long in my cart. I didn't end up pulling the trigger yet. They had these in a couple of different colorways, but this one in particular is the White Gal runner sneaker. Definitely not a runner. I don't know where they got that name from. These are more like a boot, kind of like in that same like Doc Martens looking category, but the design of these is crazy. This light cream white color is probably gonna be so fire. Moving on, it wouldn't be a Jane Gurney video if I didn't have some Sweet Cokes in that joint. By the way, y'all need to go tell Sweet Coke, man, they need to sponsor the boy, man. Like, I be putting on for this brand. Everybody asks me where I get these sandals from, but this first pair right here is the textured strap sandal. Kind of interested to see what these look like on feet and how they are styled. I think they will be a bit different from the normal Sweet Cokes that I always wear, but you have those in black, and then you have these right here in this olive green color. Now, these are the Sweet Coke Motos that I typically wear, so these is kind of like, we'll just be adding to the collection. So I haven't really pulled the trigger on this colorway in particular, but we'll probably end up coming around to it. But moving on, we have these roller coaster buckle slip-ons by Alix. Now, I already have these in the Chelsea boot, but I think that this kind of topped version of the shoe is fire. They added another accessory with like this strap over it with the buckle, but I think overall this is a nice spring summer look to the boot that I already have. Lastly, for the shoes, we have these Rick Owens Dark Shadow Clear Sole platform sneakers. Now, these I happened to see like a month ago, and I should have pulled the trigger. I didn't for whatever reason, but right now I think they are priced at $698 when I think I could have got them for like $4 or something, bruh. I think they were like at like a $480 price, and I didn't pull the trigger because I wanted something else, but I kind of regret it. That's why you can use Shop Tagger, and they will literally tell you when everything goes on sale. But that is pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like videos like this, definitely smash the like button. Consider subscribing because it's always going to be a lot of dope videos on this channel, man. Hopefully everything will open back up soon to where we can kind of get back to vlogging and getting outside the house and doing more activities. But this is what we got during quarantine, man. So appreciate y'all for watching. I'll be back to you with more videos.